It is day number 9 of my 30-day challenge, and I have been posting a video every single day. Aren't you proud of me? I'm proud of myself because I didn't think I could do it. But today is a photo that makes you angry or sad, and I'm going to insert that right now. That is a picture of my dog Lucky that passed away a couple years ago, and that was a really bad day. He was getting like a whole bunch of fluid in his stomach, and we had to take him to the vet like every week or maybe week and a half, and they would have to drain the fluid out, and they had like big buckets of his fluid from his stomach, and we did not know where it was coming from. It was really bad. Like his stomach would be like a balloon, and it would be like you'd press it and you could feel it, and it was so horrible. And we took him to the vet when my dad, not me, I was not there. My dad took him to the vet one morning. It was December 23rd. And he took him to the vet to get his stomach drained, because then he was going up probably about 45 minutes away to get a test done or have some surgery, and he passed away on the way there. So it was really sad. My dad called me and said that he had passed away, and I was like, well, how do you know he passed away? And he's like, well, I just know. And he was talking about how he like took his last deep breath, and he covered him with a blanket, and then he took him back to the vet where he had gotten drained, and we had him cremated. And I still have him today in his little box with paws on it. I'm not gonna put a picture of that on here, but I did just find it the other day because we moved a year ago, and it was still in a box, and I was like, where the heck is it? And we finally found it, and that makes me happy. But I really miss him. He was a really good dog sometimes. He used to bark all the time and chew things up, and it was really funny because every Christmas my dad would buy my mom chocolate, like one of those big chocolate Hershey Kisses, and we would leave it under the tree, or like some other kind of chocolate, and we would go to the midnight Christmas Eve service at church, and every single year we would come back and he would eat the chocolate because my dad would have forgotten that he left the chocolate under the tree. And it was really funny because we would like be expecting it, because like when we were at church we'd be like, oh no, we left the chocolate under the tree. So he would always find it. And one year he didn't, so I think it actually was the previous year, I don't know, but I loved him so much. And after that I actually have the story of my 2 dogs that I have now. My parents said, no more dogs, no, and I said, yes, because I've always had a dog, and they're like your best friends. Like, when you have nobody else to talk to, you can go to your dog. Yeah, it can't talk back, but it's there, and it can't, like, yell at you and all that stuff. So, I went and looked at the pet store, and you have to have, like, a credit check and all that stuff for that, so like I didn't go that route because I didn't have enough money for that, and I really wanted a dog. And so I looked on Craigslist, and we were like looking for dogs, and I didn't know what kind of dog I wanted. I just like wanted a cute little dog. And so we found a lady that had just had a dog that had puppies, and it was a dachshund. So then we went and we looked at the dogs, and they were seriously like this small. Like, I'll put a picture in right now of what they look like. And she's like, oh, well, you have to wait 7 weeks because they were literally just born. And it's like, 7 weeks. Oh my gosh, 7 weeks is such a long time. So we waited the 7 weeks, and then I got a phone call. I was at lunch with a friend, and I got a phone call, and she told me that they had just gone to the vet, and they found out that they were not pure dachshunds. They were Dorkies, and they were a Dachshund Yorkie mix. So I was like, well, what the heck does that look like? Like, a Dachshund and a Yorkie mix, that's not cute. So we were like, okay, I guess we'll still get one. Why not? And so then about a week later, I asked my fiance, I called him and I was like, well, don't laugh at me, but can we get 2 dogs? And he's like, no. And I was like, oh, please, please. And we ended up getting 2 of them. And I'm so happy that we did, because I've always only had 1 dog, but I wanted her to have somebody to play with. So we got 2, and their names are Mia and Chloe, and they are now 1.5 years. They were born on Christmas Day of 2009. So they'll be 2 years this Christmas. So, I mean, they're like the love of my life, but they're a pain in the butt. They ruin everything. They chew up everything, but what can you do? I love them to death. So that's my story on how I got my dogs. Kind of went into a different conversation, but yes. So I really miss my dog Lucky, and I still have his collar thing that I keep in my car with his little tags. Yep. So that's the end of my day number 9, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 10. Bye.